I'm Ashok. Welcome to another quick video on Pandas tips and tricks. One of the frequently asked questions is how do you, is there any way to move the columns in Pandas, right? Um, Mostly for the sake of people want to put all of the categorical variables in one pair and all the numerical variables in another one. All right. So there are different methods to actually do it. The easiest way is to actually, let me just take a quick data set. So I'm importing pandas as PD and data is equal to, I'm going to use Portuguese bank marketing data set from UCA repository just to show how we can use that. I already have that in local. So let me print how many records we have. It should be significant. Data dot shape and then data dot head. So the separator is semicolon. So okay, so this is a data set. We have 45,000 records and it's actually a data set of bank marketing campaigns. And the last one, why is your target variable? They are selling term deposit, term deposit for their own customers. And no means the customer did not take the term deposit. Yes means they have taken the terms, subscribed to the term deposit. All right. So I'm not interested in this data set and details. I'm interested in, I have some numerical variables and some categorical variables. Okay. The first question is, I want to make all of your categorical variables or object string variables in one and then numerical variables for many reasons. All right. How do you do it? One of the simplest way to do it is by using include and exclude feature in your pandas select. So take the data set and say select d types, and I'm going to say include is equal to object. When I say include is equal to object, okay, what went wrong? Object is not understood. It's a capital O, it should be small o. All right. So automatically it gets all of your string or object columns. So it's pretty straightforward. And if you want to have the other columns, the other ones, which is okay, I can just copy paste the same thing. Now I'm going to say exclude object. So these are the numerical fields we have. Okay. Before doing this, let me isolate my, I don't have to do that, but it doesn't feel right. So let me take my x is equal to all the data except the last column, and my y is equal to the last column dot y, I think. Okay, great. So let me do this for x, and this is also for x. Okay, so I have all of your numerical x in one and all of the categorical x in one. So at least I don't have my target variable here. So it simply have to put it together, right? So I can do it by using this. Just taking the output off. I'm going to say pandas pd concat. Okay, and this concat has another braces. This is getting like I'm concatenating these two things, and access is equal to 1 because we are operating on columns. If access is equal to 0, then we are operating on rows. And you can see that this comes to next row immediately. So when you just run this command, so you can see that all of your beautifully all of your categorical variables came into one side and numerical variables came into the other side. So this is a pretty straightforward way, and I can store this into x now. So long story short, I can simply import the data and take x and y, and I can simply do this one single statement which gets all of your categorical variables in your first columns and then the numerical columns. What is the purpose of it? Well, there are many purposes. For example, I want to label encode. I want to label encode this entire categorical variables. One of the frequent things we do, because when you have a string variables or object variables, we label encode them. All right. So it actually becomes quite some work if you're doing it in individual. How about if you have 80 variables? How about if you have 100 variables? It becomes difficult for you to do it one by one. So by using this technique, now I can simply do this. I can say from sklearn label encoding is in pre-processing, import label encoder. I've imported label encoder. I can simply do this saying x loc, take all the records and columns from job to, what is this? The last one is p outcome. I'm just going to copy that. All right, so that's it. And then I'm going to copy this and put it next and say apply. And I say label encoder. And then fit and transform. Okay. And after this, let me look at my x. That's it. One single line, I have converted all of my categorical variables into corresponding labels. And it could be 80 columns or 100 columns or any number of columns. It will actually have only two lines, this line and this line. So this line and then this line will simply achieve your goal, makes you to achieve your goal of label encoding all the category variables. All right, that's a tip, and it saves a lot of time and many lines of codes for you. So I hope it's helpful. If you like this tips and tips initiative, please let me know what else you would like to know, what kind of difficulties you face in data preparation. Accordingly, I'll record them. I'll find a solution, record a video for you. All right, thank you for watching. If you like this channel, please subscribe and click notification. I'll see you in the next video.